Here's another home job you guys might be interested in. It's my 2x72. That wheel's off eBay. That wheel and that wheel I got from Gameco because I use skateboard wheels and I could not tell you how frustrating it is to use skateboard wheels. That's a treadmill motor. It spins way too fast. So I've got my little eBay controller. I'm aware that the door is open and it literally collects dust from this almost as if it's designed to collect dust. And it's not the best for it, but it was like $10 and I don't care. I'll eventually do something with it. That's a lie. I won't do shit with it. The motor I used is way overpowered. It's like a, what do we got here? Oh, 3 horsepower. So not necessary, but it's pretty hard to stop this thing. Don't get anything caught in it. It will hurt. And if this thing snaps a belt, it will hurt. But what I did, went to BJ Howe's Meadowland, got some 40x40 and some 50x50, 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 40x40, and so on. It's just some thick steel. It's like, God, 12 mil maybe? I don't know, not gonna measure it, but it's thick. Drill some holes, get some 2x2 angle, make yourself a, not so square plate, but it's not square because it had skateboard wheels on it to begin with, which sat out further, and I've had to maneuver this around to make it all sit nice. When you put a square on there like that, that is square, but when you stand to the side it looks stupid because the wheels are different sizes, so the belt projects a little bit. Tap some threads. That's like a old bonnet strut, and it, works good. Does the thing with the thing. That one, what you want to do is do some really ugly cuts on some 50-50 over some 40-40. Drill you some holes straight through it with a little bit of clearance. Run a straight edge on all of these so that it's all, pretty lined up. That one's heaps bigger than 2-inch. That way, obviously it's a 2-inch belt, so it's never gonna look perfect, but it works really, really well, and this thing tracks really well. eBay SSR, free treadmill motor, $40 or $50 worth of steel, free bonnet strut. Actually, I don't even think that's a bonnet strut. I think that came off the bottom of the treadmill that I pulled apart. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where that came from. Black paint. Hopefully anyone watching this has cans of spray paint laying around. Nuts and bolts, again, just shit I had laying around. That's just another chunk of steel that I had laying around. And that's pretty much it. Like, if you want dimensions or something, send us a message, but I don't think you really need dimensions. It's more of a, like, mine's probably not exactly what people would run. A lot of people will have this part here will be lower and this part here will be extended heaps, and the slack belt part will be bigger or smaller or whatever. Some people will have like a notch in there so that you can adjust all of this, and like, adjustments for home jobs equal parts that won't fit properly or do what they're supposed to do correctly ever. Or at least that's what I've found. People make things all adjustable and all it does is make everything out of square or not where you want it to be. And then just a bit of plate steel down the bottom, probably can't see it. Yep, down there, in here somewhere, there we go. Look at that, hey? There's a little bit of steel along the bottom that I just sort of welded it to. That's just 50-50 notched out with 40-40 dropped in it. So go to BJ Howe's or whatever Meadowland you got. Bought the belts from Gameco, orange ones, Boss, I really like them. For some reason, this machine likes to spit the brown, what are they, aluminium oxide ones, the J-Flex ones. I don't know if I've got too much tension on it or if it's running too fast or something like that, but it tends to spit the brown ones into like small slappy pieces that beat the shit out of me and normally get me right in the stomach, because I got that you know, that stomach that's just made for catching everything that slides at it, and it's not real good. So heaps carefully, I'll just throw everything under the fan, as you can see. But you know, turn it on. Not cracking real well right now, but the adjustment there, you can move it up left and right. And here, little speed controller. I originally bought one of those, the eBay ones that have the digital screen, and that's why this cutout's here. And I'll tell you what, it broke in like 1 minute. I would not recommend them, because you can't then put one of these on, like just a variable resistor, to change the speed, so don't do it. Just buy the variable resistor one, and yeah, you can run it really slow, like really slow. That